I started using carnitine about 10 years after my discovery of CoQ10 in my cardiovascular practice. There's L-Carnitine, there's acetyl L-Carnitine, and there's propylanyl L-Carnitine. And all three carnitines work differently. But let me tell you collectively what they do. First of all, if you look at the heart relies about 70% of its energy comes from what we call a beta oxidation of fats. And what the carnitines do, and especially L-Carnitine, it takes out the toxic metabolites. So carnitine is very efficient for the heart because the heart requires fat for energy. So now you have a nutraceutical that's literally taking in nutrients to be burned as fuel and then taking out the toxic metabolites. So carnitine is a must. Now, why did I formulate a product with acetyl L-Carnitine and propylanyl L-Carnitine together? Well, I'll tell you why. Acetyl L-Carnitine gets more into the brain. It really crosses the blood-brain barrier. And there's a mountain of research to show that it's good for memory, it helps for learning, it makes things clearer. PLC, or propylanyl L-Carnitine, you're not going to see too often. It's a very expensive form of carnitine, but the reason why I wanted to use this in my broad-spectrum carnitine is that it literally supports muscle function. It gets inside of muscle cells, including the heart, and one of the effects of PLC is broken down to nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is a very vital chemical, so to speak, where it has powerful antioxidant action, and the PLC also supports free radical deliverance, particularly in the urine. So when we use PLC, what happens is that we create more malondialdehyde in the urine. We get it out of the body. Basically, we're getting free radicals out. We're supporting nitric oxide. So it's a perfect carnitine to use for blood vessels as well as muscle cells. So to summarize, the carnitine is a combination of the three forms of carnitine that the body needs. And to my knowledge, it's the only form of carnitine out there that contains PLC, acetyl L-Carnitine, and L-Carnitine, all perfect for the body.